Yeah, I mean, I think the second half was a great example of like kind of being able to get the feel of the game, continuing to talk through what we see out there, and then I feel like the second half was pretty seamless on like what we were looking for, how we're able to communicate. And obviously, I've never played with her, and so now it's like trying to speed up the chemistry by communicating and being able to figure out what she likes, what I like, how we can get each other going, and how we can play off one another. And I mean, to be able to do what she did in her first game, I don't think many people could do. So I'm super proud of her and her ability to like stay locked in from the first to the second half and come out and help us win.
And I know for you, how did you feel after a game like that? And what did it mean to make this debut against Yoshida also?
Um, I mean, it's like Sabrina said, like, first half is just like getting thrown in there and like having a feel for how this team plays. I've played with a lot of people on this team already, but always in different teams and different systems. So, like, I have to get that system of New York with these players. And in the second half, it got better a little bit, but I think every game, every practice we have, it's just hopefully it's going to be better.
Appreciate your time. That's one. Oh, it's
I guess Sabrina, you can answer this one. Was it a little bit of the second of period that you feel like you guys were able to get back to like Liberty basketball, especially as the game went on, you guys were able to get that separation and is that something you said that you could build on going forward?
Yeah, I mean, I think when we went back, we watched film, we realized a lot of the stuff we wanted to clean up was in our control. And so I think we did that tonight. We executed a lot better, and that was something I think in the second half we really slowed down compared to the first time we matched up with them, where I feel like in the second half we almost sped back up, and that's what lost us the game. And so to be able to see how much we've been able to go back, watch film, and make the right adjustments, and then come out and play the way we did. Just proud of the group finishing off this road trip how we wanted to, and now being able to get back to New York.
Sabrina obviously had the hot hand in the first quarter, but how much did you just enter this game with like the onus as like a lead, one of the leaders on this team that we do need to end this game on or this road trip on a good note, and did you take responsibility for that by attacking the way you did in this quarter?
I mean, just trying to set the tone. I wasn't sure what changes they were going to make defensively. And kind of just being ready on what it was they were changing, and just trying to play at my own pace and attack and find ways to get my teammates open. And so obviously it was a team effort. I mean, it took everyone being able to dig deep and be able to come out and be effective. I thought JJ was huge for us in her ability to get in the post and be able to just be dominant down there. And then obviously inserting Emma and being able to play like high-low action and just so many different looks. I think the ball moved really well tonight for us.
I just have a question for Emma. This team, a lot of your, I guess, highlight plays tonight were maybe hitting a backdoor, high-low, kind of, I guess, fundamental, basketball staples. Is there a sort of, do you feel like this offense, I don't want to call it simple, but do you feel like it is just is a natural basketball fit for you?
It's just how I got taught basketball. I think basketball can be really easy to just like get a read of each other. And one of my mottos is just keep it simple. We don't need all the show or something. If it works, it works. So I think that's how if you see somebody open, somebody cuts, just give the ball and it's a layup. It can be easy.
Thank you.
Sandy, just having on like you having this road trip, obviously didn't go the way that you guys wanted to, but again, ending on a good note. Just how proud are you the way that this team has responded to all the adversity and how you guys?
Yeah, look, really proud. It's hard. Like I said, everyone, other teams are experiencing an injury thing, and we just unfortunately had to experience it with all our bigs out. So that's hard to win in this league with the other lineups that we had, and we leaned so much into the players, our big players playing really big minutes. So I think we showed how resilient we are, how we can stay together, because that's everyone faces adversity. It's what you're going to do with it. But it was really nice, obviously, to have Emma. It was easier for the rotations and the matchup. So really happy to integrate her and for her to come out and play the game that she did. So we know how she's going to add to it. But it's good to get one win. Now we have to go back and, we probably owe Dallas. So we'll focus on that Tuesday. So it's kind of a grueling schedule that we're in at the moment.
Sabrina, this is your first 30-10 game since 2022, I believe. I know you guys a team. I've gone through a lot of ups and downs, and and then everything earlier this season, even individually. But where would you, I guess, describe where your team's at right now? It's playing the season and how you're doing.
I mean, I had 7 turnovers, so that sucks. I got to take care of the ball better. But obviously, I think I said it, like, just playing at my own pace. I mean, if you asked me if I would have scored 36 points on one made three, that's not really what I had planned. And I think it's just the ability to play at my own pace, be confident in what works. And every game, it just looks different. And I think being able to be adaptable and understand ways that I can attack and continue to get downhill to the free throw line usually opens up the 3-point shot. And so, obviously, really happy with how we played. My teammates found me on a lot of cuts, and I think that's something I'm going to have to continue to do as teams are trapping, is just move really well without the ball.
We'll go over to Zoom, starting with Miles.
Hey, Sabrina, I want to follow up on that last thing you said there about the cutting, because having both Emma and JJ especially be able to be big that pass to you on that backdoor cut, how much does that free you up, not just to score, but also to then get that ball sometimes and swing out to the weak side and set up more teammates?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably one of the things that excites me the most, especially playing with Emma, is just her passing ability and knowing, obviously, people know I'm trying to come off for a pick and roll, but being able to set my defender up, cut, draw two, and sometimes that leaves one of my teammates wide open. And so just knowing, like, the gravity of, what I can do while cutting and moving without the ball, and then, being able to also just attack downhill while moving without the ball.
We'll go to Jackie.
Hi, all. Sandy, I'll start with you. You noted after Friday's game that the team had to get JJ involved a little bit more. How do you think the team did a better job of that? And how close to form do you think JJ is after some more passive performances during the past few games?
Yeah, no, obviously JJ is a big part of what we want to do. We put her in the actions. I think we found her in a lot of the roles, and she missed a few early that she's capable of making, but she just stayed resilient and tough. I gave JJ a break in coming back. She was a month out, getting reconditioned, and you see now she's finishing at a higher rate. She can push through fatigue a little bit better because she's got some more games under her belt. So I think we're close to that. But she's a big part of what we want to do, and you saw the chemistry, obviously, what Emma and JJ had in the high-low, and if someone can get it to her, and she can finish the rest off for us.
And Emma, for you, hi, nice to meet you on Zoom. You watched this team play on Friday, and the result was different. I guess, what did you notice when you were watching, and what did you think you were able to bring to help the team play better today?
A body. I mean, like Stanley said, like, it's a hard schedule at this time, and there's a lot of fatigue, but I think just giving them some minutes, sometimes some glue, moving the ball, getting people open, just beautiful basketball, being part of that already in New York. So, yeah.
Thank you.
We'll finish in the room with Jeff.
Well, again, this question will be for Coach. On Friday, you mentioned you wanted to see a team work against Connecticut's physicality better. How, if at all, did you see that play out tonight?
Yeah, look, I thought we handled it way better, but I think it was more through our processes of getting. We got a little bit more corner activations. We were cutting, we weren't just forcing it. Still too many turnovers where we could be better at that. But, when we moved the ball, I thought there were some really good stretches in that second quarter when we got the separation. It was just through a lot of the ball movement, which is really how we like to play. But for the most part, I thought we showed a great crowd down the other end. It looked more like how we wanted to execute it. We're all connected. Yes, some little mistakes there that we can fix, but I thought we were very connected and at both ends of the floor better tonight.